This was the most desperate moment of Stephen Curry's finals career. Kevin Durant went down. Klay Thompson was hurt. Andre Iguodala, the veteran backbone of the dynasty, collapsed as well. Injuries, internal tension, relentless pressure. The once invincible Warriors super team was falling apart in real time. During the 2018-19 season, despite an unprecedented conflict between Durant and Draymond Green, Stephen Curry still led the Golden State Warriors back into the playoffs. The mission was clear: chase a historic three-peat. Then everything changed. In the Western Conference semifinals against the Houston Rockets, Durant suffered a calf strain without any contact. Shortly after, the Warriors announced he would miss the remainder of the playoffs. That single announcement sent shockwaves across the league. Championship hopes suddenly felt alive again for everyone else. But they underestimated the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Without Durant, the Warriors were still the Warriors, playoff Warriors. Curry led Golden State past James Harden and the Rockets, then into the Western Conference Finals against the Portland Trail Blazers. What was expected to be an epic duel between Damian Lillard and Stephen Curry turned into a one-man demolition. Curry finally played free. He unleashed everything. In just 4 games, he dismantled Portland almost single-handedly, averaging 36.5 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 7.3 assists, reminding the world that Golden State was never built on one man alone. 5 straight finals appearances, another Western Conference crown. But this time, LeBron James was no longer waiting on the other side. Instead, it was the rising Toronto Raptors, powered by Kawhi Leonard and an evolved Pascal Siakam, a team that had officially entered championship territory. Kawhi's legendary buzzer beater earlier in the playoffs had already pushed their confidence to its peak. Game 1 tipped off in Toronto, and for the first time, the Warriors did not have home court advantage. Fueled by their crowd, the Raptors played fearless basketball. Siakam attacked from everywhere, scoring 32 points. Curry answered with 34, but Golden State still fell in the opener. Game 2 became a must-win. The Warriors trailed at halftime, but in the third quarter, their signature ball movement exploded. An 18-0 run flipped the game. Toronto pushed back late, but with seconds left, Iguodala buried a clutch corner 3. Golden State stole one on the road, but the cost was heavy. Late in the fourth quarter, Klay Thompson strained his calf. He was ruled out for Game 3. Back at Oracle Arena, Curry stood alone. With Durant and Klay both sidelined, Toronto trapped Curry relentlessly. Double teams on every touch. Still, he poured in 47 points through sheer will. But Toronto's length, ball movement, and Marc Gasol's playmaking carved holes in Golden State's defense. Curry fought, but one man could not stop an army. Another loss. Game 4 became do or die. The Warriors opened with urgency. Klay returned. Livingston found his rhythm. Shots fell. Momentum swung back toward Golden State. Then Kawhi Leonard stepped in. The same player once injured by the Warriors' controversial closeout now took control. He opened the third quarter with back-to-back threes, shrinking the gap with pure isolation dominance. A cold-blooded mid-range jumper stretched Toronto's lead to 12. In the fourth, the Splash Brothers pushed back, but it wasn't enough. Toronto won. The series shifted to 3-1. One more loss, and history would be made. The Warriors' locker room fell silent. At their lowest point, Kevin Durant forced his return. Game 5. From the moment he stepped on the floor, Durant looked unstoppable, pulling up from deep, ignoring defenders, scoring them. Then disaster struck. After a sudden crossover, Durant collapsed. He grabbed his Achilles and stayed down. This time, there was no return. Supported by Iguodala, Durant left the court. And later, the diagnosis confirmed the worst: a torn Achilles. A devastating price for a desperate comeback. Without their strongest weapon, Curry pushed himself to the limit, dragging a battered roster to victory. The dynasty survived 3-2, but the cost was irreversible. Game 6, Toronto struck first. Kyle Lowry caught fire, scoring 11 quick points. The Warriors answered with heart, refusing to fade. Just as a Game 7 felt inevitable, fate intervened again. Klay Thompson went down, a torn ACL. Durant was gone. Klay was gone. Cousins was injured. Iguodala could barely run. Curry sat quietly, knowing exactly what this meant. Still, the game had to be finished. Down 1 point with 9.6 seconds left, Golden State ran its final play. Curry rose for the three. No miracle. The shot missed. The Toronto Raptors defeated the Golden State Warriors and claimed their first NBA championship. A new king was crowned, and all that remained was the lonely silhouette of Stephen Curry on the floor. That season marked the end of the Warriors' unstoppable super team era.